Hello everybody, welcome back to auction, not included. I know it must be done. I went and had a look. I researched my own tech, okay? So, I was close. I remembered some of it. Liquid thingy, liquid reservoir, metal refinery, okay? No thingy up at the top, right? No, a thermo aqua tuner? No thermo aqua tuner for this part, okay? For other parts, yes. For this part, no. So, what we're going to do is we need plumbing. Let me get the bridges in first, actually. So we need one of you that goes like here, I think. Yeah. And we're going to insulate like this, but then it goes up. And then this goes up, okay? So it goes ba 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 ba. And it goes all the way up into the steam turbine area that we were talking about before. Except, it then goes radiant pipes, but like that. And then all the way back down into here, right? So that this is crude oil. This is crude oil. So the crude oil goes through here, and when it's up here, there's a steam turbine that, you know, there's liquid in here that turns into gas. So it loops because the crude oil goes. Okay, game is going. So it goes into this, right? But if it's not going into this, then it hops over and still goes through the loop constantly, so that it cools down even when you're not running the metal refinery. That way, when you do run the metal refinery, it gets really, really hot. It then just instead gets pulled into here, pushed out here, overtakes this, because I think it would rather go forward and loop in than loop in, right? So the looping in happens after. Then this goes up, and then it goes to the radiant pipes, and the radiant pipes are in the big steam room. And there's a thermosensor up here that's like, hey, if you're like above 200 degrees, send a signal through a thingy. Don't remember what thingy, what exactly it's called. Where's automation? Down here. Through. What? Through one of these gates. Might be a buffer gate or a filter gate. Hold on, I took a picture. The one with the diamond. Through this one, through a filter gate. That then connects to the metal refinery. Which I think is like, if you're above a certain amount of temperature, just chill. But yeah. So that's that. There was a thermo aqua tuner up in the thing, but that was for a liquid reservoir that cooled the room. So we had another liquid reservoir. Okay. It was like here. And then it pumped out. Where's pump? Liquid that was like up into the steam room. Thermo aqua tuner up here. In fact, I'm just gonna lay out the whole damn thing. I think it went in like, oh no, I flipped it, right? Flipped it. Yeah, flipped it, and then plumbing. You going straight up from there? You are, but you don't. Hold on. Yeah. Oh. Like so. Yes. These actually I think are insulated pipes. Anyway. And it goes like that. And then this output goes back. Oh, it actually, yeah, it does go back down like that. So it'll constantly loop itself to cool. I believe. And then this would go, whoops. Like through the steam turbine. Whoops. So this is the, like where the steam turbine would be, let's say. So I'll go through the steam turbine to help keep the steam turbine cool. Is that right? Yeah. It like goes through the steam turbine and then like goes... This is going to be ugly. All the way round the room to cool it. And then back into here. Don't remember exactly how I put it back into here. I think I just bring it in through the bottom. Oh yeah, I think I kind of just basically go like that. It's not the most beautiful example, but that's basically how the whole damn thing works, right? So you have one to cool the room, and then I had one that cooled my base as well, but my base is quite cold anyway. But I had one that cooled the hot room that we were working in, because it's an industrial room, it's very hot. And I had like 2 or 3 of these stacked next to each other to specifically cool themselves. So I'm going to leave this here because I don't... hold on, I'll cancel these bits because someone might actually come in here and try and build that. And I don't want them to. But I can leave that there. No one will touch it as kind of an example of what to do. And then all I need to do is figure out where the hell I'm going to put that. Yeah. But I did the science. I did the work. I put the work in. Now, an industrial brick like that, I don't want too far away. And as such, we still never got to this, huh? Though, we want it in a place that's a little warm already. Down here's quite warm, so I might actually just build it down here. You might think, well, that's a little far away, isn't it? True. But, if I can get the Drecos in here, and start getting plastic going, then we can start to produce the things. What are they called? You know what I'm talking about. The transport tubes. Is that what they're called? I don't have them. But you know the thing where you get in, this Futurama style. Yeah. We can start making them and then you don't actually have to go that far. And I can just build like a liquid lock to, or what are they called? An atmosuit dock into a liquid lock into a really, really hot room full of manly working men making machinery work. There we go. That's what I was trying to say. Okay. What are you up to? Just breathing? Okay, you picked up the seeds. Did you pick up the seeds to plant or to take? Anyway, let's think about this. So, is this room how we want it to be? Not quite. But at the same time, the Drecos are going to wander up the walls and naturally regrow their stuff, right? But we're not actually too bothered about that. Because the important part is that the Drecos make more Drecos. And those Drecos get dropped off in here and give us a shear before anything happens. How do you... What's the defining characteristic to acquire glossy Drecos? Where's the egg part of this? Where's it? Tells me, are they going to lay as an egg? Is it just that they eat more mealwood? You're more likely to get... I can't remember what... Draco. Yeah, okay. You know what? Whatever it is, it worked out before, it can work out again. I don't think we need this gas pump anymore. Right? I think we can get rid of the gas pump. I don't think I need to pump anything else out of here. Hold on. Does the evolution chamber need to be filled with hydrogen? Is that a preference that we have? It might be. You know what? I'm gonna just do some stuff. It's not gonna be the best looking thing in the world. Okay. I'm gonna do it. Do that. Okay. Do a bit of that. So, what's going to happen is just grow all of these as well. It should be like a 7. You should just be a 5. Okay. So what's going to happen is the gas pump is going to pump everything out, but if it's hydrogen, it's going to leave it. Yeah. And I might need to do the same in this room, but I'll figure that out later. The important part is I want this to work, and I want to get a Draco in here, which means wrangle this fella at a 9. I thought I told you to wrangle this fella. Oh. Oh, I have no power. Ah. Maybe I'll make you an 8? Of course. I have no power, which means you can't run. Which means I'm going to re-add these 2 wood-burning power plants. Okay. They're going to do that fast. Just going to re-add these, and then I'm going to automation them in. Like so. Yeah. You know what? I'm actually going to build a... I can only build it out of... Oh, okay. We're not going to build another smart battery. I was going to say the petroleum generator should turn on when the smart battery is at like 15%. And then these should turn on if another one ever hits zero completely. So that if we ever run out of power, the wood burners will activate. But until we run out of power, the petroleum generator will just do its thing. Yeah. That seems like the way to do it. But we don't have enough material. So you know what? I'm going to ask for a little bit more iron. To be turned into a little bit more iron. It's not the preference. But we're going to do it. Okay. Now. Let's take our industrial area down here. So what I'm going to do is it will be like door. Okay. door. And then it'll be like Atmo dock, Atmo dock, Atmo dock, Atmo dock, Atmo dock checkpoint. But. Door. Okay. Door into the brick, and the brick will be here. Yeah. I think I'm okay with that. And then we can just duplicate what we got over here. Wherever it is. Here. Yeah. I'll do one that will run the cooling loop on the structure, and then one that will... Yeah. Like that'll be for the cooling loop, and then that will be for the refiner. And then we can just do one refiner to start with, but then we can duplicate this as far as we like. And all will be well. Perfect. We're not going to be doing it yet, but we're going to be planning it. And planning is half the battle. Look at that. We've got it working. I should 9 the construction on those. Okay. We're slowly working on the SPOM. It's going to take a little while, but we're working on it. We're working on it. Did they build... No, I don't have the material for it. That's right, I was going to build an exosuit forge, but I'm not going to build it out of mercury because I'm not an idiot. But I also don't know that we have the material to make it. Though over here, there are some reed fibers. Yeah, which we might need to go over here, grab some of them, or have them fed back, and then come back home. Yeah, that might be something we do. So that we can make the exosuits. Because then, I want to make a little exosuit dock here. Just so you're allowed to go in here. I just don't want you dying to it. You know what I mean? Just don't want you dying to it. So checkpoint, dock, come in here, hot. But that's fine. And then you can pump this crude oil out. Even though it has... zombie spores in it, but that doesn't really matter because that crude oil is probably going to go into the metal refinery to start with. Yeah. But then the metal refinery itself, we might just pump the crude oil through and then dump it back into here to start with. Because we're not going to have enough steel. Well, no, I don't need steel. What I need to research that. Oh, I need the radiation science, yeah. Which we're going to get to eventually. I believe. And we have power again, and I love that. Good and perfect. Oh. Hydrogen. Joshua. Ah. Okay, Joshua's going to die. Joshua. Ah, wrong button. Wrong button. Go away. I literally built it so you could leave, and you didn't. God damn it. I hate these duplicates. You deserve to be dead, Joshua. What did Joshua do? Was he our builder? He was our amazing builder, right? You stupid fucking idiot. Okay. How did you get yourself up there? And why did you get yourself up there? How long has Pei been dead down here? Whatever. Whatever. Screw him. I'll keep replacing you. I don't care. Oh, I hate the duplicate. Every time a duplicate dies, I'm like, I'll just crash out the series. I'll just end it right now. Because I hate... They're just building themselves into corners. But I won't do it. I won't do it. Hey, can you wrangle this fucking Dreco, please? It's all I ask. Wrangle him. So what happens here, Rowan? Why can't you... you cannot wrangle him because he's underwater? Is that what's going on? I actually have no idea. No, you got it. Now, relocate to here. That's a priority 9. Nope. That's not what I want. Shearing station. I want that. Nope. I want the... No! I want the relocate here. Was that so hard? Video game? Was that so hard? So we actually have him wrangled now. Now I just need someone to move him. No, cancel that. Cancel all of those jobs. Just move him. Okay. Just move him. How do I... Is there any way for me to just select each member of our colony and see what they're doing? Like RimWorld style. Where I could just pull up a list of them and just click them and see what their current task is. I don't have to tab through all of them like this. Is there a way to do that? I would love to know. Because I want to see who's doing what. You're recovering from cold and you're harvesting. Birds. Okay. You're harvesting and farming. Okay. Is it from here? It's from here. Disinfect. And then relocate critter. From a ranching priority. Who was our rancher? Was that thingy as well? It's Bert. Bert's a rancher. Okay, so you're whatever. You're doing some stuff. You're doing some stuff. So my phone is just buzzing constantly in my pocket. So you're going to do some stuff, and then you're going to relocate this. Unreachable. Oh, do you have to physically stand there to pick them up? That might be why. Okay, then we'll delete those tiles. And I expect you to go down here and pick the homie up. Just, I'd love something to be completed today. You have no power. Is that because we have no power? Okay, that's because we had no power. Okay. So what I also think we should do, and it was mentioned to me, is I should grab like one of these ethanol pools and just pump it into my like ethanol storage, which I actually think is a really good idea. Like liquid pump. Might need to go like that. Where is it? It's here. Yeah, like that. Just as a... Oh, okay, I pressed the wrong button to rotate literally every time. And a bit of that. I mean, we can store some extra that's not the stuff that we're making. This thing going constantly probably doesn't help our power situation. And you guys are... Your pipe is blocked. You're over pressure. Oh, the Draco's in. Huge. Okay, I guess that just doesn't work then. Because the filtering thing isn't going to filter the way I want it to. I assume that's that one. Yeah, it is that one. Cool. Alright, we have a Draco, which is nice, which means even from a single Draco, we should eventually get an egg and it should always go up. Like we should always have more and more Dracos because they're going to be happy. Oh, no, he's still wild. So I really need the shearing station to be done at a high priority. Which should be birds. So who are you trying to drop off here? Is there another Draco somewhere to be acquired? It'd be nice. Is a couple of Draco eggs? No. Okay. Take some Bliss Burst seeds, I suppose. Oh, maybe you're relocating your flocks? Oh, we have hardly any flocks in here. Let's wrangle you for sure. You know what? I think we're going to need to cut another couple of these. So we can always store flocks eggs. Because we used to have 8 in here, but now we do not. And I think it's because we're moving all the eggs up here. Yeah. Unless we want the flocks eggs to be actively incubating. I'm not sure if we do or not. You know what? Let's disable all the buildings that are down here. Oh, for now. And I'm going to set everybody's toggling priority up. So that everybody is more likely to toggle things. Okay. But, yeah, you're our rancher. And a researcher. Hassan, you're the new one? So you're a new builder and a carrier. Do I have a plumber? No. Right, you're going to go down that path. Stinky is farming. What? Just go all farming. Steve is digging. Okay, Steve is digging with a little bit of grilling. Rowan is also farming. With some carrying and some tinkering. I haven't done any tinkering. Because you're the... Oh no, do I have a tinkerer? I do, it's you. Yes, okay. But, yeah. Alright. Fine with what we got going on for now. Okay, and we'll think about building this stuff. So what are you built out of? Okay, I think igneous rock is fine to build you. Yeah. And have you been... You're still wild. Okay. Then what's Bert doing? Right, what are you dropping off at a 9? Oh, hold on. Has this been described? Oh, this is a 9. It's been described as 9. What if I make that a 7? Will that then shift your priorities to ranch? Okay, so Bert, once he's done whatever he's doing, should begin to ranch this Dreco, I would hope. So Hassan, you're coming down here, you're picking up the wood, you're dropping it. And I ask why though? Fabrication supplier to rock crusher. Well, the rock crusher's a 9. Let's make that a 5 for now. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like our wood supply has gone down significantly. Yeah, it was way higher. Did we just burn all that on power? I mean, that kind of makes sense. Maybe I should just make this a 9. Oh, I need to call this episode here. Right, I'm going to call this one here then. But I'm going to make this all a 9 and I'm going to have them do this. So that we can get some kind of power going, hopefully. Right, for now, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button. Helps out a great deal. Really appreciate it. Love your faces for it. If you're new, consider subscribing to the channel for more content. Check the links in the description, the notification button. I'll see all of you in the next one. See ya!